does your land cost as much as it does? So do I need a gabion fence? What am I supposed to tell my movers? Coffee in Nanyuki. I'm in Soms, one of my favorite places in Nanyuki. We're here to have breakfast with the Goshen acquisitions team on our way to AcaciaCove, which is one of their sites. Thank you for the overwhelming response to my last video. An update is that I am managing to scramble some contracts here and there, and I mean, that's happening very well. So the money is coming for me to buy my piece of land, but it got me thinking, am I investing too much, especially for my first piece of land? We're talking about $10,000 and that's just my portion. And it also got me thinking about all the DMs that I get from my young movers about affordability of land and how a young person can afford land. To be quite frank, they're a good client. They allow me to do my thing, but I'm not sure if they'll allow this to make it to the video, because I want to ask some hard-hitting pertinent questions about their plans to give young Kenyans and young Africans access to land ownership as an investment. Today I might get into trouble, but Solomon, I'm coming for you. What are these?
Yeah, these are our gabion fence.
Yeah, can you see this fence?
Yes.
What is this? So Solo, I was telling Leon earlier, I'm not even sure if you're going to agree to answer some of these questions. Yeah, although seeing the fence, I can see where this conversation will go. So Solo, why does your land cost as much as it does?
Well, it's a fair question, and you have to look at each product for its own merit. So size being offered, what value comes along with it besides just the land or the space. Is there clean accessibility? What is the quality of the access roads? Is there power? Is there water? Is the scheme, the subdivision organized? Was it master planned? Or was it just chopped up into squares and rectangles by a surveyor? There's a very big difference. Those all come with costs. And so you have to look at everything in totality, as opposed to just comparing oranges and apples and expecting them to all cost the same.
Again, I'm going to take you back. So do I need a gabion fence? Do I need APs? You talked about a master plan with the best architects in the world. Why?
We could have done our subdivisions by working with a normal planner or a surveyor, as most people out here do. But we chose to work with Burkhartman and Associates. Yeah. I wouldn't say they're the best architects in the world, but they're certainly one of the best in Kenya, because we wanted to honor the site. And if you'll notice, our master plan for AcaciaCove is not in a grid system. No, it's not. All the plots have very unique trapezoid shapes.
Solomon, you're telling me about waste. Yeah, I just know I flush a toilet.
But we as land developers have to think about that, most especially when you're next to important geographic features like a dam, which is why we are doing sequential batch reactors, or SBR units, which are basically miniaturized sewage plants as opposed to the giant central sewage plants.
How about the road also? Because there's a section that was not tarmac. A very long section was tarmac, but there's a section that comes here that was not tarmac.
That's public access road, which we have already asked the county to allow us to upgrade.
Yeah. So in the cove, you'll have public, what can I say?
Public utility spaces.
Exactly that. Please explain that.
At some point in the near future, there'll be 80 households within this compound. True. People with families, with children who will need places to play. The parents will need gathering places as a community to interact with one another. So garden spaces. You need space for your solid waste collection. In terms of garbage maintenance and control. All those are what are generally called public utility spaces, and they're actually required in the Physical Land Use and Planning Act processes.
If a young person, 20 to 25, wants to own a piece of land here at AcaciaCove, it's good to dream. Even Solomon's first piece of land, it was a dream that came true. go back to a day with a mover and find out how this man bought his first piece of land in Kansas City. What can these people do, honestly? Because what am I supposed to tell my movers?
Think about getting together with other like-minded youth like yourself. There is no limit to how many of you can own the half-acre. We're happy to negotiate friendly terms, specifically for the youth, as defined by the government of Kenya.
Meaning?
You have to be 35 and under.
Leon, you can't. Awesome, Solomon. We should start a youth club, Grand Acres Youth Club.
I agree.
We with Just Ivy. I've been told just start, don't wait.
Yes.
I'm going to write this proposal to Solo.
Done.
And then we see how young people will be able to afford land in AcaciaCove or other locations that...
Absolutely.
Yeah. Everything else looks normal.
Right.
You come here and then you're...
Absolutely.
Gabion fenced.
Right.
Powered. Watered. SBR'd. Okay. Trapezoid door. No, okay. 6 months ago, I had no idea how to speak land. I had no idea even what to say. If I was sold to land for 300K, I'd just buy it because, you know, people are buying it. But now that you've explained to the T what it is that I need to look for, I am very grateful for taking me on this journey.
I'm most welcome. Thank you for allowing us the privilege to share our learnings and help you along that journey.
Yeah. My youth club, can we shake on it?
Done.
My friend, that is it.
Done.
Guys, bye.